Hey guys, and welcome back for another tutorial. Today I'm going to be making these really cute, easy pumpkins, perfect for the fall decor and really easy to make. So the first thing you're going to need is some scissors, some glue, some fabric, some needles and thread. I'm going to be using an upholstery thread, which is super strong because I will be pulling on it a lot. I'm using this cotton fabric, but you can use any type that you have on hand, even burlap. I just cut a random size rectangle. If you want to know the size of this rectangle, I will have the measurements located over at my blog, and all those links are in the description box below, and that is charmedbyashley.com. So if you want more information, definitely head over there. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sew down the one side, so I folded it in half, and then I'll be sewing down the other side, and that's going to make it into a sleeve. So I'm just going to do that super quick. Doesn't have to be fancy, doesn't have to be perfect, just, you know, get it done kind of thing. And then I'm going to tie it off, and then I will flip it right sides out. So here is the seam, and then I'm going to take some more thread, and I'm going to do all the way around the edge. But I'm gonna, again, do it sloppy and fast. I don't care how it looks because we are going to pull this part and it's all going to scrunch together. So it's going to just, you won't even be able to see your stitches anyways. So it doesn't even matter. This project is perfect for little kids too, if you want to start showing them how to sew. And if you use like a burlap, you could use one of those big, thick, blunt needles that you use for like darning and stuff, so you don't have to worry about them hurting themselves. Okay, so once you're done that, you're just going to do a couple extra stitches just to make sure that it's all secure, and then we are going to start stuffing. I'm going to stuff about half of it, and then I'm going to work on sewing the other side of this pumpkin. So I am using my upholstery thread, but if you don't have upholstery thread, you could use embroidery floss, or you could use twine if you're using something like burlap, or you can just take your regular cotton thread and just double up on it just to make it nice and strong. Okay, so once you're done, then you're just going to cinch it up, and again you're going to just put in a couple extra stitches to make sure that it is nice and secure. And then we'll start working on the lines to make it look like a pumpkin, because right now it just looks like a ball. So I'm going to be using embroidery floss, but you can use twine, anything you have on hand, ribbon, whatever, doesn't matter. And I'm going to start putting the needle through the middle of the pumpkin, and then I'm going to go down the side, and then I'm just going to tie those ends together to make sure that they aren't going anywhere. And then I will just keep going around the pumpkin as if I'm sort of cutting a pie. So I'm going to go on the other side, you know, slice it in half, slice it in fours, slice it in 6, and then slice it in 8 until I have them all equally spaced on the outside of the pumpkin. I'm just going to speed through this part just so you can see what I've done, and so that you don't have to listen to me the entire time. Okay, so after that you can just fiddle with it and make sure all your string is all nice and even, and then you can start working on your stem. I'm going to be using some scrap burlap. You can use ribbon or paper or felt or fleece or whatever you have. I'm just going to take a long strip and use my fabric tack to glue all the way along it, and then I'm just going to roll it up and maybe fray it a little more on the one side just to make it look a little bit more rustic and rough. And then I'm just going to glue it inside of my pumpkin. If you're using this for a prop and you're going to have little kids play with it, you can always just take your sewing needle and secure it nice and tightly to the pumpkin if you're worried about it, but I'm just going to have it on display, so I don't really care. And then that's it. Then you're done, and you can make as many as you want, and they're really cute, and they're kind of like stuffed toys, so for little babies and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!